Hey guys, what's happening? It's the King of Games 98. And it's been a little bit. I haven't uploaded a new video in gosh, it has to be at least a week. I know. I'm sure you guys really missed me. Well, I missed you. I missed hearing your guys' comments and responses to my videos, but today's video is actually gaming related. So, last Monday, me and my parents went to Wilmington, North Carolina for vacation. No really reason why. We just wanted to go to a place different. Go to a new place that's different and we haven't been to before. And we stayed from Monday till yesterday, Sunday. So we stayed for a week. And while we were there, me and my parents went around to some Goodwills, local small business thrift stores, and local small business pawn shops. And you best believe I was out there game hunting. Believe it or not, the Goodwills sucked ass. The Goodwills in North Carolina were really, really bad. Believe it or not, the places I enjoyed the most and found the most good stuff were pawn shops, if you can believe that. Okay, so as you can see, this bag right here is of everything I got. Now, I'm just going to say this for the record. None of this was planned or improvised. I completely found all of this stuff random and on my own. I was not sent any of this stuff from anyone. I completely found this all on my own. And I know I don't really do this at all, so this is kind of an experimental video to see the kind of feedback I get from this. A couple people actually recommended that I do videos of video game pickups, but I don't know. I kind of like them, but I kind of don't, so screw it. I'm going to try this one video and see how it goes. Okay, so without further ado, let's start showing you guys what I got. Okay, so I picked up this nice complete copy of Codename Steam for 3DS for $2 friggin'. Yes, that's right, $2. This was at a local thrift shop in where was it? In it wasn't really in the area where we were staying in North Carolina. It was in a different place that we had to drive to. But anyway, it was from a local thrift shop. I've heard of this game. I didn't know whether or not if it was any good, but I remembered seeing it used at GameStop for like $10-15. So I figured for $2 friggin', yeah, I'll buy it. Oh, and to let everyone know who's watching this video, at the time of me recording this video, I have not tried or tested any of these games. So I have no friggin' idea if any of them work or not. So just throwing that out there. So yeah, I got this nice complete copy. Codename Steam for 3DS for friggin' $2. That was from a local thrift shop. Alright, this is kind of gaming related. Okay, so I was at another local thrift shop. I was at another local thrift store, and this dude had just a crap load of movies on DVD and music CDs. And among them, I find Alone in the Dark, the movie, which I didn't even know frigging existed. Based off of the video game series Alone in the Dark, which was made by Atari. Yeah, so I picked up the Alone in the Dark movie for $3 on regular DVD. I gotta be honest, with the history and of the video gaming movies that I've watched, this is probably going to be really bad. I don't expect it to be good. If anyone has seen this, if anyone who's watching this video has seen this movie, feel free to leave a comment. Just no spoilers, alright? Thanks. Okay, moving on here. Okay, this is from Game Giant. That was from the inner thing. Oh. Okay. So, me and my parents went to this local pawn shop. And this dude had a pretty good video game selection. And he had, now his prices were kind of but he had a lot of handhelds. And among the handhelds, he had this Game Boy Advance with these 4 games in a glass case, mind you. And, you know, it's just the original purple indigo Game Boy Advance with 4 games. And the 4 games are Shining Force for Game Boy Advance, Pokemon Leaf Green, Pokemon Sapphire version, and Golden Age, The Lost Age. This dude did not really know what video games were worth and had the price for this Game Boy Advance with these 4 games at $40. Well, when I saw that, and especially because these 2 damn Pokemon games alone are worth between $30 and $40 a piece, I was like, yeah, that's coming home with me. I don't even need this Game Boy Advance, and it works great too, by the way. I'm probably going to honestly end up reselling it because I have a really nice one, same exact color. I'm keeping these games though. I really just bought it just for these games. And you know what? There's batteries in it. I freaking saw this thing turn on, and I tried all 4 of these games. They all work great. At the pawn shop, actually, because there were batteries in it. So, for $40, I thought that was a damn good deal. And, yeah. So, I know it kind of sounds stupid that I bought both of these, and really I just bought them just for these games, but, screw it. Okay. Oh, and then, at the same pawn shop that I bought that Game Boy Advance off of, he also had in DVDs Heroes Season 2 on DVD. I got so freaking hype because I have copies of Heroes Seasons 1 and 3 on DVD, and so now I have 1, 2, and 3. I'm really freaking hype about that. He charged me $6 for this, and it's got all 4 or 6 discs in it, and they're all clean. So, really hyped to have gotten that. Let's see. Oh, got Thumb Wars. This looks like a really funny spoof parody Star Wars movie. At another local thrift store for $1. This looks pretty funny. Okay. At the same pawn shop that we got the Thumb Wars at, they had a box of miscellaneous video games, and it had a little piece of paper on the box that said any games in this box are $5 and under. And I freaking pulled out of there Devil May Cry HD collection for PS3, Gran Turismo 5 for PS3, and God of War Ascension on PS3. So I expected all 3 of these to be $5 a piece. I get to the counter and I'm ready to buy these 3. The woman only charged me $4 a piece for these 2, so I freaking love that. And then the disc for Devil May Cry HD collection is kind of rough, and I explained that to her and showed it to her. She was really nice and cool about it and only charged me $3 for this. I mean, it's the original 3 Devil May Cry games remastered in HD on one disc. Like, for $3, I wasn't going to say no to that. So yeah, that was pretty freaking cool. Okay, that's that one. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I pulled out this game specifically because it's separate from them. Me and my parents went to this local, like, mom and pop owned junk shop, and it was called was called, what the hell was it called? It was called Pelican's Roost. It was called Pelican's Roost. I don't know if you can find it online, but you can try looking it up. And anyway, I finally got a copy of Dissidia Final Fantasy for PSP. Now they actually had a PSP there with the charger, so I actually plugged in the PSP and it actually fired up. And I actually, in the store, got to see this copy of Dissidia Final Fantasy for PSP Play. And they were asking $10 for the game. I freaking gave them the $10. It was like, I saw that the game works. So, you know, like, why? I was like, why the hell would I not buy that for $10? And I saw that it freaking works. So, that was cool. Okay. Trying to separate these games from the different places I got them. Okay. This entire stack of games I got all from one pawn shop, and the name of it was actually called Picasso Pawn. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, and FYI, if you ever go to North Carolina, there's like freaking pawn shops on every other freaking street. So I got Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2 for PS3, which I already have for my 360, but who gives a damn? Doom 3 BFG Edition, Never Dead, and Tomb Raider Underworld. All four of these PS3 games were in a little lot of games that were, and I am not making this up, $2 a piece. So, of course, I'm sure you guys can imagine I went batshit crazy and bought all four of these for $2 a piece. Then at the same store, I got a copy of Dark Souls 2. Oh, there you can see Picasso Pawn. Then at the same pawn shop, I got this copy of Dark Souls 2 for PS3 for $5, which my friend told me Dark Souls 2 was really, really bad. But you know what? It was $5. And you know what? I'll get to still experience the game. So, you know what? I figured for $5, who cares? Okay. Alright, and last but not least, this final lot came from an actual, this last little pile of games actually came from a local small business video game shop that I visited in North Carolina. Okay, so, first off, if you're ever in North Carolina or go to North Carolina, I'm going to give you the name of the coolest small business locally owned video game store in town, Game Giant. If you're in the area, you gotta go to Game Giant. This little lot of a couple of games I bought came from them. I visited the store. Everyone was so nice and cool. They had an amazing selection of games. So, huge shout out for Game Giant. Okay. So, first game I got was, whoops. There you go. First game I got was Bomberman GB for original Game Boy for $10. It's Bomberman. You know, you can't freaking go wrong for $10. Next game I got is a game I never really heard of. It's called Hexen on N64. I looked up the gameplay. It plays very similarly to Doom and is a first-person shooter on N64. And this was only $5. So I was like, yeah, why not? Okay, next game I got is Ragnarok Odyssey for PS Vita. Never heard of it, but it looks like a pretty cool JRPG. And for $6, I was like, yeah. And my final game I got from Game Giant is XCOM Enemy Unknown for PS3. Only $5 too. I remember hearing when this game first came out, and thought it looked pretty cool. And for $5, I was like, you know, the game looked pretty freaking cool, you know, why not? So, yeah. Those were a little pile of games I got from Game Giant. Again, huge shout out to Game Giant. If you ever go there, if you're ever in North Carolina, or you can look up the store Game Giant. It's that popular. It will come up on Google. Alright guys, well these are all my video game pickups from while I was on vacation in North Carolina. So thank you guys for watching. I really want to hear back from you guys and tell me what you think of this video. I would love to know if you guys would like to see more videos like this. Because at first, I wasn't really sure whether or not I should do videos like this. A couple people I met with really said I should. You would be good. You would be really good at it. So I want to hear back from you guys. Let me know in the comments section below whether or not you think I should do more of these videos. If you hated it, if you didn't, if you liked it, whatever. Oh, and of course, feel free. Any of the games I mentioned that I got in this video, feel free to let me know if you've ever played them. If you enjoyed it, if you liked it, if you hated it, whatever. We can start up a conversation just about one of these games. I don't even care. Alright, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.